Spoiler alert, I'm actually a dude. And here we are in Lumbridge on our brand new Iron Woman account. Why did I decide to go for an Iron Woman instead of an Iron Man? I don't know. I guess I just felt like making it a little bit extra hard for myself. You know what I mean, boys. So yeah, this is the start of a new series. I've been getting to the point where on my main account, I have a lot of AFKing grinds to do if I ever plan on maxing it. So in order to keep videos coming out more consistently, we're starting a brand new series. I just finished getting the quest cape on my main, so I can't think of a better end goal for this account than to do it all over again and make the first main goal on this account is to go for the quest cape. I don't know what we're going to do after that, but we're definitely going to get there. Let's go talk to the Iron Man tutor and snag our iron armor. Oh damn. She got a fucking Pixar mom legs on her. I'll keep the iron legs because it makes her dummy thick, but I'll destroy the other ones. Might as well keep the whole set just because we have a bank. It's not like we're an ultimate Iron Man, you know? Let's keep it in there. Shit, now we gotta think of the first thing to do on our brand new account. I think that the first thing I always do on new accounts is, well, first I gotta change some settings. I gotta get rid of the roofs. Oh my goodness. There we go, that's better. The first thing I normally do on all accounts, all new accounts, is I do the Restless Ghost quest just because it gives me a bunch of prayer XP. Hey look, it's my buddy Nigel right there. Oh man, the new account. The new account is always fucking crazy. There's so much to do, there's so much potential. Total blank slate. You'd think I'd get tired of all the early game content because I've done it so many times, but not yet. Not yet. Here we are, guys, our first brush with death on the account. We search this altar, and ooh, a spooky level 13 skeleton pops up. Oh, with the 0. And with that being done, the only hard part of the quest has been accomplished. So I've been thinking about some things I'm going to do on this account. I'm going to have to do the obligatory 99 fire making grind at Wintertot. That's like what all Iron Men do, and I'm no different. I'm no better than anyone else. So I'm going to have to do the Wintertot grind. So I want to keep my hit points as low as possible until I get there. So it doesn't really matter what I do as long as my hit points stay at 10. So that's the only current goal for now is unlock Wintertot with our hit points at 10. We found the ghost skull. We can put it inside of the coffin and finally free him from this endless torment. And there's the Restless Ghost completed. That got us all the way from level 1 to level 9. There it is, 9 prayer. And to keep with the theme of questing and eventually getting the quest cape, we might as well do the most nostalgic quest in the game, Cook's Assistant. Where we had to help this absolute imbecile try and make a cake for the millionth time. You know, I can't believe that this quest is on Quest Helper. If you need a Quest Helper for Cook's Assistant, you shouldn't be playing this game, man. I don't know what else to say. I want to think that maybe this was just like the quest they used to test the code on or something like that, and they just decided to keep it anyway, but, you know, you don't need it. Also, I think it's worth saying that I am currently not a member yet. I'll know when the time is right to switch to a member world, but we're not there yet. Actually, I'm going to do this whole first episode as my experience in free-to-play, and then starting in the next episode, I'll do membership. So every time you start an account and you do Cook's Assistant, I'm assuming you come over here and kill chickens for the eggs, like this level 5 over here. But little known fact, you can just search the coop right here and get an egg that way. Easy peasy, I'm already done. And there's the flour, and there's Cook's Assistant done. Bringing us up to level 4 cooking. Not too bad at all. We already got a simp, boys. We already got a simp. They see the female character and they just think they can harass her and say hello. Like, Jesus Christ. So we're going to start the Mistalin Mystery quest while we're here. And there's Mistalin Mystery completed. Some nice crafting XP and some uncut gems. And now that that's out of the way, we can start fishing. And we're going to catch enough fish to get an inventory full of shrimp so that we can do the Stronghold of Security. Alright, we got an inventory full of these little shrimpers. Let's see how many we burn. Probably a lot, because our cooking level is 4. I mean 5. Alright, we burned about half the shrimps. We got 7 cooking out of it. Since I'm a fucking savage, I think that this is going to be enough food to get us all the way to the bottom of level 4 Stronghold. So let's go try that out. In case you didn't know, This guy can teleport you to the stronghold of security, but only once, so make it count. And here is level 1, 2, 3, and 4, all completed. And from that we got 10,000 coins, as well as these fancy boots, which I'm looking pretty fucking good in. So there's a few more quests that I'm gonna be doing. I'm going to be doing the Goblin Diplomacy quest eventually, so I'm going to take this onion spawn up here. I believe we need 2 of them, so I'm going to hop worlds real quick and grab a second one. Just a quick little onion spawn so I don't have to go out of my way to get it later. And then we're going to trade the general store guy, buy a pair of shears, and then take care of sheep shear real quick. I don't know what's happening here, but this guy said, then I give you money. We need to be at top. I don't know what this is, but this definitely sounds like a lure, scam, something to me. So, you know, more power to him. He's got to fall for some lures at least once before he learns not to do it again. So I just finished balling all the wolves for the sheep shear quest, but real quick while I'm here, I'm going to start the Rune Mysteries quest so that I don't have to waste too much time running back and forth. Sheep shear completed. Oh, baby, the first genie of the account. What do I even put this into? I would put it into Herblore, except for the fact that I can't because I'm not a member yet. I'm going to put it into Prayer, because 43 Prayer is going to be very nice to have. And there we go, 10 Prayer out of it. All right, now that I'm in Drainer, I can do the most iconic new account thing ever, which is buying a Chronicle and some teleport cards. This gives me teleports to the Champions Guild, which is right next to Varrock, so very handy for a low-level account. So I'm at the part in Rune Mysteries where I need to go to Varrock, so just for reference, this is where the Chronicle teleport takes you. Right here next to the Champions Guild, next to all these trees, willows, oaks, and also right next to a canoe station. So one of the first grinds I'm going to do is getting my woodcutting leveled up enough to where the canoe station is actually useful. And just south of Varrock, we can pick a couple berries. We're gonna need a couple for the red dye for Goblin Diplomacy, and we're gonna need a couple for the red berry pie when we do Night Sword. And we're also gonna need some Cadaver berries for Romeo and Juliet. There's Rune Mysteries done. We now have access to rune crafting, which we are not going to be doing until we have Sins of the Father unlocked and unlock Dayalt Essence, because that's just the most efficient way to do it. You know, unless we need it for something, but we're not there yet. And here we are in Falador for the first time to get our hands on some juicy little woad leaves for the blue dye. Blue dye achieved. We can mix these together now to make orange dye, and we have pretty much everything we need for the Goblin Diplomacy quest, so let's get that one going. And since we need the 3 goblin males for Goblin Diplomacy, we can find one in here, one in here, and one up here. And then just dye those straight away. 1 blue, 1 orange, leave 1 regular, and this quest should be done in like 30 seconds. You know, I never thought of this before, but why do they have a changing room in their in their office? I don't know, it's just, there we go. After a few sexy goblin fashion shows, Goblin Diplomacy is done for 200 more crafting XP and a gold bar. Level 9 crafting. We're kind of getting up there with the crafting levels, TBH. I think that what I'm going to do next is start the old woodcutting grind, woodcutting and fire making. So I'm going to be cutting down trees and then burning them, and the goals are 42 woodcutting and 50 fire making. But real quick, since I'm here, I'm just going to smack this dummy around a few times, because you can hit this thing and get straight up attack speed all the way up to, I think, level 8 attack. No hit points XP from this, so the account is not compromised quite yet, but we're going to get our attack levels. Sweet, so we got 8 attack off of that, and now you can see if we hit it, it says in the chat box there's nothing more you can learn from hitting a dummy, so that's all the XP that we're allowed to get from the dummy. So 8 attack, 6 combat, and still at 10 hit points. Now let's go get ready for the woodcutting grind. Real quick, I'm gonna buy a steel axe from Bob, because now that we have the appropriate attack level, we can wield this. So once we get the woodcutting level to use it to cut trees with, we can just drop the bronze axe and we'll be good. So we're gonna be woodcutting right next to the Chronicle teleport, because they have regular trees, oak trees, and willow trees here. So we're just gonna be camping here until we have 42 woodcutting and 50 fire making, whichever comes second. There we go. That is 6 woodcutting. Now we can use the steel axe as our woodcutting axe and drop our good friend the bronze axe. All right, we just hit 15 wood cutting, which means we can now cut oak logs. So that is a bit of an improvement. Ooh, we got a beekeeper random event. This event used to be so shitty, but now it's actually pretty cool. The rewards are better, like you can get his outfit or like a bunch of flax, which is good for an Iron Man. So, oh, and this interface used to be trash. Like it would be this weird clicking thing, but now you can just drag it super fucking easily and you're in and out in 10 seconds if you don't have to explain it. And we get some money. The one thing I guess I need money on this account, but damn, we got 26 wood cutting and our first beginner clue nest on the same chop. So let's go do this beginner clue scroll if we can. Let's go grab ourselves a spade. For anyone who doesn't know, there is a spade and a knife spawn upstairs in the Varrock General Store. So I'm gonna grab both right now. Here's one step done, and we got the casket already. Well, that was super lucky. We didn't even leave the area that we were wood cutting in. We were just like right over there. So let's see. We got the beginner clue already, or the beginner casket. The only thing I want from beginner caskets, and I mean the only thing, is the mole slippers. So once we're gonna do beginner clue scrolls until we get the mole slippers, and then after that, we're just not gonna deal with beginner clue scrolls anymore because they're kind of annoying. So, oh man, devastating, but whatever. Let's get back to wood cutting. All right, so we just got a random event done. Let's see what we get as a reward. 4 uncut rubies. That's not fucking bad, actually. And then we also got 42 wood cutting, which is the wood cutting level that we were going for. Now we can make the stable dugout canoe, which is the best tier of canoe that we need, pretty much for the time being. We can go all the way from Lumbridge to Edgeville, and the canoe station is right next to the Chronicle teleport, so we got a pretty badass form of transportation unlocked. Now all we need to do is finish up 50 fire making. We're currently at 46, so I don't know what wood cutting level we're gonna be by the end of this grind, but we are still going. Also, I thought I liked this transparent chat box down here, but I don't really, so we're gonna put it back to there. We're coming up on the end of our fire making grind, but we did just get a beginner clue nest, so let's go take care of that real quick. And there's the beginner casket. Are we gonna get anything cool from it? Nature runes aren't that bad, honestly. Nothing cool or cosmetic, but useful. And we got a mime show random event. I'm gonna try and do all of the random events that I can so that we can get some, I don't know, some sweet fucking rewards. And we got the mime gloves and the mime legs. Another beginner clue nest. I'm gonna burn all these logs and then pick that up real quick. It despawned. Oh, that sucks. I thought it had like the regular drop timer, but nope. It's really short and it's gone. Big rip. That probably would have been the mole slippers. And here we go. Level 50 fire making. That took so fucking long, dude. I must have been cutting down trees and burning logs for like somewhere from like 6 to 8 hours. So that's the first long grind on the account completed. It's not like too late right now, but it is late enough to where I'm just gonna find something to, I didn't want to click that. I'm gonna find something to AFK on the main account, so I will be back on this one in the morning. All right, guys, good morning. I just woke up and decided to get the Romeo and Juliet quest done. I think I'm gonna do a few more free-to-play quests, and then I'm gonna pop a membership on this account and get into, the real content. There's Ernest the Chicken, and this should be the Pirate's Treasure quest done. There it is. There's X marks the spot. There's Prince Ali rescue done. And then from the X marks the spot quest, we got a beginner clue. So we got the casket for that, and let's get something cool. Oh my fucking god, dude. That's actually really rare. That's awesome. I mean, I wanted to get the mole slippers and then I'd be done with beginner clues, but that is fucking juicy. That's super cool, man. All right, I think we're gonna do the Witch's Potion quest, and then that'll be the last free-to-play quest that we do. And then we'll probably convert over to a membership. So I was in this shop to buy an Eye of Newt for Witch's Potion, and since I'm doing Witch's Potion, I gotta dress for the part, so I got myself a fancy new hat. Let's go finish this quest. All right, we cut it pretty close getting this cow kill right there. I had to use all my prayers because I'm still getting wrecked by cows. I'm trying to keep my 10 hit point pure for the time being. So I had to get a couple of hit points XP there, but we're still good. Oh, I gotta cook this meat. I'm gonna cook it on this fireplace and hopefully burn it on the first try. Damn it, I'm such a good fucking chef. There we go, burnt the meat. Now let's go turn the quest in. And this should be Witch's Potion completed. There we go. Bringing us up to level 4 magic. And yeah, I think that is pretty much the extent of what we can do in free-to-play. So I think this is where I'm going to end this episode. And then starting in the next one, we're going to hop into all the beginner level members content. So thank you so much for watching. I'm super excited to start this account. I'm super excited to turn this Iron Man into a badass account with all kinds of good shit. So be sure to click that sub button, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time for the next episode in the Iron Man series. See you guys later.